What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with week number 4 of the preseason. That's right, the 4th and final game of the preseason, and the last chance for some of the younger players to prove they deserve to be higher in the rotation come regular season. The roster is close to set now. We've made all the cuts that we need to make. However, there are still some players in the free agent market that I am looking into picking up. So there are still some players on the bubble that they're going to have to prove something in this game here. The Raiders did win last week against the Green Bay Packers and are looking forward to carrying that momentum forward here as they take on the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. But obviously, them being the defending Super Bowl champions, we are going to have a tough road ahead of us. So Hashka is going to get us underway here, kicking back to Taiwan Jones and Denarius Moore. This one is going to be returned by Moore, it looks like, from the 5-yard line. He takes it up past the 20-25, takes it up to about the 32-yard line. A nice return there. Maurice Jones-Drew on the right side of the field picks up about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for Matt Schaub and the Raiders on the right side. Osbury makes the first down grab for about 10 yards. Maurice Jones-Drew gets stuffed right at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go, only picked up about 2, and then James Jones is going to drop the next pass. 3rd and 8 now for the Raiders. Schaub finds Streeter. Streeter does not have enough to pick up the first down, only about 6 or 7 yards there. So the Seahawks taken over, and Doug Baldwin takes the pass for 31 yards from Russell Wilson. An amazing play there. Now Russell Wilson's going to scramble, and he will pick up about 7 yards. 2nd and 3, little play action now on the left side. Marshawn Lynch takes the pass and gets the first down before getting taken down. 1st and 10 now for Russell Wilson, and he is trying to scramble again, and he breaks one tackle, gains a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 after a very athletic play, finds Curse for the first down. 47 yards on 3 passes for Russell Wilson early on. That one's going to be out of bounds, though. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson dropping back. Pressure's coming. He fumbles the ball, but Bailey jumps on it for the Seahawks, and they will retain possession. 3rd and 19 now, though, for the Seahawks. After the sack, and they will put pressure on him again. Another sack. Smith making the play, and that one will knock them out of field goal range. So huge play there by the Raiders defense stepping up. And now Streeter makes the first down catch up at the 34-yard line. McFadden running the ball now, about a 13-yard run there. And all of a sudden, the Raiders are gaining a little bit of momentum here over the middle. That one is going to be batted down. Dropping back, finds Chris Owusu. A nice grab by Owusu for about 18 yards there. And Derek Carr is marching down the field. He finds McFadden this time for a nice gain of about 9 yards there. Derek Carr is going to run the ball and pick up the first down. A 7-yard scramble there by Carr. And once again, he's looking to run, and he will pick up, let's see, about 5 maybe? 5 more yards, yeah. 2nd and 5, McFadden only picks up 2 or 3 yards there. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Raiders. They need to make something happen here, and McFadden will catch the pass, but not enough for the first down. Actually lost a few yards. So Sebastian Janikowski kicks the ball through the uprights to give the Raiders a 3-0 lead against the Seahawks. Tavares Jackson this time finds Wilson down the left side of the field. A nice catch there up to the 43-yard line, and then Turbin on the next play will run it for a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5, Jackson plenty of time and finds Miller down the left side of the field. They are going to challenge this one, and as you can see here with an awesome new replay system, he is in bounds. So great play there. Takes it down to about the 25-yard line. Jackson, pressure's coming, and he is going to get sacked by, I believe, who was that? Burnett making the play. A 5-yard loss there. 2nd and 15. Our defense has done a really good job at putting pressure on the quarterback as McCoy makes an amazing catch there. Then Jackson finds Miller once more down to the 1-yard line, and Jackson's going to get stuffed there. Nowhere to go, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. Or 2nd and goal, really, from the 5-yard line, and Jackson will run it in himself. Touchdown for the Seahawks. That will give them a 7-3 lead. Tavares Jackson making it happen with his feet there. And after a great return by DeAnthony Thomas and a 15-yard roughing or penalty on the Seahawks, we had great field position to start off. 3rd and 6 now. Greg Little making the first down grab up to the 36-yard line. Carr dropping back. Pressure's coming. He's going to get hit as he throws the ball. 2nd and 10 now for the Raiders. Over the middle, McFadden will make a nice little grab. 3rd and 8. They are trying to get into field goal range here. Going deep down the field. That one's going to be batted down. Could have been intercepted. Sebastian Janikowski will knock it through the uprights as time expires in the first half. So we will be going into the half against the defending Super Bowl champions down 7-6. That's not too bad. You know, we had a few plays that I wish we could have had back, but overall we're doing all right. 5 yards of play. they are averaging 9.1 yards a play. So outside of us putting pressure on the quarterback, they really are having a great game against us so far. Our defense is going to need to do a better job as Turbin drops the pass there. Jackson hands the ball off. Turbin once more on the left side of the field there. Picks up 4. Sorry about that. 3rd and 6 now, and nowhere to go. So good job there by the Raiders defense to force the 3 and out, and taking over is McFadden, a 7-yard run there. A little play action. Carr drops back, finds Rivera, but it's not going to be enough there. Only about a yard gain. McFadden on the next play will fight his way through some defenders to pick up the first down. Once again, going up the middle here, picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Carr is picked off by Lane. A nice acrobatic play by the Seahawks defender there, and they will take over with great field position from the 46-yard line. And Jackson is going to drop back on the first play of this drive. Plenty of time, finds Marshawn Lynch down to about the 34-yard line. A nice play there. Turbin gets stuffed by Sims right off the bat. He had nowhere to go. 2nd and 7 on the left side of the field this time. Michael drops the pass, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 here for the Seahawks. They need to make something happen. Going to the end zone, and McGill within an interception there. A very nice play. I was not expecting that. And McGill has really stepped up in this game. He made an incredible tackle earlier. Now he's getting the interception. And he's making me feel a little bit better about trading Terrell Brown, because he has stepped up in this game here. D'Anthony Thomas into the game now with a nice little grab. 3rd and 2. Thomas fighting his way for the first down, but he cannot get it. A great play by the Seahawks defense there to prevent him from getting across that first down marker. Jackson's trying to run it. He breaks a tackle, and he finds Marshawn Lynch down the field. Another missed opportunity for a sack. It cost us at one point. And now, it looks like it might cost us again. We cannot afford to miss tackles on the quarterback like that. Turbin, with a loss of a yard there on the very next play, will pick up 10 more. 3rd and 1 here. He gets across the first down marker into the red zone down to about the 18-yard line. And Turbin once again picks up 4 more. 2nd and 5. So he picked up 5. Michael going to the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Michael barreling his way past the Raiders defenders there to get into the end zone. I got to respect that kind of hustle. That was a nice play by him. That one's behind the receiver. So Carr, a little bit of a miscommunication there. This time he finds Nick Casa going down the field. And Casa with a huge gain. Somebody told me to try using him more, so I decided to put him in the game, and he is making it work early on. Same with Streeter, as he makes a nice little spin move there down to about the 24-yard line. Pressure is coming. Carr going to the end zone. He overthrows it a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Raiders on the right side. Nick Casa once again down to about the 4-yard line. A huge play there. And now D'Anthony Thomas into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. D'Anthony Thomas is having a pretty good game. Once more, he's not really running the ball all that great. Like, he'll run for a yard. The 2-point conversion is good by Derek Carr. He runs into the end zone on a little read option there. And it is a tie ball game, 14-14. But D'Anthony Thomas, he's doing really good in the return game. And that has me excited, because he is probably going to be the week 1 starter after how he has performed today and last week. And more pressure on the quarterback. Another sack for this defense. Wilson making the play this time. The Raiders defense has really done a great job of putting pressure on the Seattle quarterback. 2nd and 7 now. Pressure's coming against the Raiders, and Derek Carr is going to go down. So it's going to be 3rd and 16. Reese nowhere to go. We were just trying to waste some clock time there. And Jackson's going to have about a minute to work with for the Seahawks, and just like that, down to about the 43-yard line. And only a few more yards, and they will be in field goal range, as Marshawn Lynch cannot hold on to the ball there. About a little under a minute to go now. Turbin making the catch. He is fighting. He's going to get taken down at about the 39-yard line. 3rd and 6. This is a huge play if we can keep him out of field goal range. Unfortunately for the Raiders, Turbin with an amazing run and hustle and effort, everything you need out of a running back there to get the first down into field goal range, and Hashka will knock it through the uprights as time expires. That is another loss for this Raiders team in the preseason. That will move them to 1-3. However, our starters really didn't look bad in any of the games. That's the one bright side I can take out of this, and hopefully, we will be a little bit more prepared come week 1 as we take on the New York Jets. But a heartbreaking loss to lose at the last second like that. We did have some bright spots today. Streeter really played a pretty good game. Nick Casa stepped up. D'Anthony Thomas once again proving that he is worthy of a roster spot. 11 of 18 for Derek Carr. Not too thrilled with that, but Matt Schaub, he's trying to get this starter position, and he might be our week 1 starter. That's not to say Derek Carr will not supplant him at some point, but Matt Schaub throughout the preseason has been phenomenal. He really has been. Darren McFadden, 5 runs for 29 yards. Anthony Thomas, again, only 3 yards of carry, but he's really contributing in other areas, and he does have some big play potential, which I like. 2 runs from Derek Carr, that was pretty cool, and he had the run into the end zone on the read option 2-point conversion. Again, Nick Casa, great game from him. Shout out to the guy who told me to use him more, and Rod Streeter, both of them. Great game. So thanks for the support there, guys. Like I said, I want this to be an interactive series. If you think I'm doing something wrong, let me know. If you think a player should play, let me know. Unfortunately, I can't listen to everybody, but I definitely will when when it's opportune. When there's an opportunity to, I should say. Caleb Burnett, nice play there. So 4 sacks by the defense. C.J. Wilson out of East Carolina. C.O. Moore, I like to see him getting a play early on. Smith and Burnett with the other 2 sacks. And I believe, oh, never mind, I was thinking of something else. But pretty good game overall from our defense in terms of putting pressure on the quarterback. Our secondary is obviously going to be our weak spot going into the season. But we did have the interception, which was pretty nice. So Sebastian Janikowski a 50-yard, and then King, and then you'll see the return stats here in a minute, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed and want to see more of this series, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Thanks for all the support, guys. I love y'all. I will see you guys next time. Later.